Buongiorno a tutti e benvenuti.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome. Please introduce yourself before asking your question, and please ask one question at a time. The player is going to answer in English, and there will be in translation.
Buongiorno, Ezio Maletto.
Good morning, Ezio Maleccio, SpazioJ.it. Welcome.
Vorrei sapere se nel
I would
suo
like to know if
approdare alla Juventus ha prevalso
one decided to play for Juventus, was it more important the inspiration to win a certain trophy, or a will to play for such a big club? I wish you a wonderful staying,
vacanza.
and I wish it could be considered like a holiday. Thanks and welcome.
Scusate solo un secondo, non si sente.
Buongiorno a tutti.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Because I think it's a great
Sono
club.
approdato
It's a
alla
good club
Juventus
with great
perché
history.
credo che sia un'eccellente squadra con una
Of course, I want to
lunghissima
grow as a
storia
player.
di successo.
I want to become better with each day, with each training, and with each game. And of course, I came here to help the team and the club to win many trophies in the next few years.
Ciao,
Hi,
Alberto Mauro, Gazzetta.
Alberto Mauri, Gazzetta.
Volevo chiederti, c'erano molte squadre
I have a
italiane
question for you. There
interessato
were
in
many
particolare in
Italian teams
Come mai
interested in
queste
you,
squadre
especially
non
Milan.
garantivano il posto da titolare
Maybe
subito
those
al Milan, hai
teams
scelto invece
could
Juve?
guarantee a role as a regular from the beginning. Why did you choose Juventus?
Why did I choose Juventus? I chose Juventus
Ho
because
scelto la Juventus perché
I can achieve my personal goals here. I think Juventus will win many trophies in the next few years, so I came here to win trophies and to play Champions League, and that was my main motivation to come here.
Posso? Giovanni Guardalà, Sky Sport. Ciao.
Hi, I would like to ask you something about your role during the European Championships. You played as outside. In Juventus, the play is quite different. Which one is the best role for you?
Left winger, but during my career and when I was younger, I played the central attacking midfielder, so I think I can play almost all of the positions in the attacking third of the pitch. So wherever the coach decides to put me, I will give my best and help the team.
Ciao, Giulia Borletto, Tutto Mercato Web.
Hi, Giulia Borletto, Tutto Mercato Web. So you are a player that Allegri has wanted for a few years since he started to train Juventus. What did the coach told you, and what does he expect from you?
In this club, every player has its role, so everybody knows what they have to do. So do I, and I personally expect from myself to become a better player in the next few years and to help the club and the team, and I hope that will make the coach happy.
Buongiorno, Gianluca Oderino, La Stampa.
Good afternoon.
Chiederti, la Juventus su di te ha investito
Juventus invested in you 23 billion euros. It's a huge amount of money for such a young player. Do you feel influenced by that amount of money, or is it a way to show your qualities? Since there are many players who played very well last year and were not chosen by Juventus. Thank you.
I agree, it's a lot of money, but Juventus have paid more money for some other players, so that will not be a pressure for me. I will try to do my best and to prove that the money was well spent.
Ciao, Fabrizio Ferrero.
Hi, Fabrizio Ferrero, Premium Sport. Welcome. Is there a player in the international football who inspires you? And is there a player in Juventus who inspired you and who represents a point of reference for you?
I think there are a lot of great players in Juventus, from which I can learn a lot of things. So I think I will improve with every training and with every game. And I'm not sure that I understand the question, but let's say my idol is Ronaldinho.
Ciao Marco, Antonio Martelli, La Press.
Hi.
Volevo chiedere il tuo numero di maglia.
What is the number of your shirt and why did you choose it?
Prima di, insomma, durante il periodo di nazionale
And
europei,
during
ti ha
the
detto qualcosa della
European
Juventus, ti ha
Championship,
parlato,
did
come te ne ha
Mandzukic
parlato, se è stato anche
told you
determinante
something
per la tua
about
scelta?
the Juventus and did it affect your choice?
My number is 20. I wore this number in Dinamo and also in the Croatian national team, so I wanted to wear it here. Yes, I spoke to Mario, of course. He told me everything positive about the team, the club, the city, about everything. So it helped me choose, but there was never a doubt in which club would I want to go.
Ciao.
Hi, Fabiana Della Valle, Gazzetta dello Sport. I wanted to know if you spoke with other players about the Italian Championship. What did they tell you, and what are the challenges you're going to face?
Well, the Italian Championship is a lot different than the championship I played in Croatia. There are a lot of great teams, so of course it's going to be tough, but I think we got a great team, and the goal is, of course, to win the Scudetto, and I think we can achieve it with the players we have.
Ciao, Emanuele Gamba, La Repubblica.
Hi, Emanuele Gamba, La Repubblica.
Il campionato italiano
Do you think the Italian championship is just a phase for you, as it happened for most of the foreign players who came to the team? Do you think in a few years you will play in a more competitive championship?
Well, I just came here, so I want to play the Italian championship, and this is my future now. So I don't think about anything else. My mind is focused on the Italian championship and on Juventus. So in the future we will think about it.
Marina Salvetti, tutto sport.
Mariana Salvetti, Tutto Sport. Before you said you came here for the championships, is it a choice driven by your heart and not by money, since you turned off other requests from other teams to come here?
Yes, of course. My main goal is to be better as a player and as a person, and of course to win trophies. I will always choose my heart before money, and so I did in this case.
Grazie di nuovo Denino. Più impressionante, tra virgolette,
Are you
allenarsi con Higuain
more
o con
impressed
Pjanic o con
by
Dybala?
training with Higuain, Pjanic, or Dybala?
I think they're all great players from which I can learn, and I think I can't be impressed by them because actually I mustn't be impressed by them because I'm also a player, and I have to compete with them for my spot in the team. So I look at them as colleagues and from which I can learn, and that's it.
I would like to ask you something about yourself. Could you tell us something about yourself, your hobbies, your studies? What are your ambitions?
Well, I'm not sure what they want to hear. At the moment, the thing that I do is learning Italian, and that takes the most of my time at the moment.
Ci sono altre domande? Ancora una.
No, volevo chiederti se se sei sempre stato calciatore o se da piccolo
Have
hai
you
fatto qualche
always
altro
been
sport,
a
tipo
football
Croazia,
player,
vedi,
or
per
have you
esempio,
practiced
giocare
other
ad alti
sports
livelli in
when
altri
you
sport?
were younger,
E se
in
c'è uno sport,
Croatia?
come dire, che
And is there
ti
any
appassiona
other
oltre al calcio,
sport
penso?
that is important for you apart from football?
No, I've always played football. I've never trained any other sports. Yeah, I like almost every sport. I like to play basketball when I have time.
C'è ancora una domanda, no?
Può parlare in croato? In English? In just a couple of hours, there will be a great match, biggest derby in Croatia against Hajduk and Dinamo. What do you think, who will win? Can you prognose the match?
Well, of course, I hope Dinamo will win. I played there for many years, so part of my heart is always there, and I will be their supporter tonight. Unfortunately, I will not be able to watch the match, but I hope they'll win.
Grazie. Allora facciamo una foto del direttore con la maglia. Prego.